Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of farming and supermarket simulator, where we had a heck of a lot of fun with this in our live stream that we did. Our first look live stream made a lot of progress. Got ourselves to the point where we're up to store level 11. We got the storage area unlocked. We've got a few different production machines going on, a whole bunch of different products out here. We got a cow. That's pretty exciting. Lots of different things happening here. But when we last left off, the store did kind of get a little bit ransacked here. So we're going to go here and see what we need to get. We probably need just about everything, but we're going to start with the things that we're lowest on. So we need some sugar, we need some corn kernels. Let's see if we have any of that available. We also need watermelon, onions, cucumber, and water. So let's go and get these things first. So watermelon, cucumbers, onions, and water. So watermelons go right there. That's done. Check my water. We got to get that pump running. So going to get that back and going. We need to start making sugar. I've got sugar there, so we're going to get that started up again with that. So we'll put some sugar out because I have no sugar at all. So we'll put that up. We also said we needed some. Oh, and I'm gonna need another shelf for corn kernels, so we got to also do that. So let's move this. Edit mode to move that. I'm gonna put this maybe up against this wall because I think it'll fit there kind of nicely. Yeah, so we'll have some refrigerated stuff there right by the door. That's perfect. We're going to go to the furniture. We're going to buy another shelf. So we're going to get another market shelf here. Oh, and I can buy a double fridge. We'll need to do that at some point once I have a little bit more in the way of space. But we're going to take this, we're going to set this up right about there again, because for whatever reason, those things can't sit next to each other. Now, if I try and move it now, can they now? Nope, they still can't. Because these things have a massively wide hitbox, almost ridiculously wide. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. Here's our corn kernels. We're going to go ahead and put those up. We'll have to get some more of that running as well. So let's go to our corn, get this going. So that's all set. We can throw that out. I think I also said I needed cucumbers and water was the other thing that we needed. All right, so let's take one more look here. If I go back, onions and water. Those are the other things I said I needed. So onions. Go ahead, put those up. That's going to be right over there. And I think by now our water should be in pretty good shape. So let's get some of that put away right about there. Okay, so that's good. And then what did I have in the yellow? We have corn kernels, watermelon, and sugar all in the yellow. And we are working on all that. So we got the sugar there. So we'll go ahead and put all that up. And then the corn kernels and the watermelon are the other items. I should probably get another watermelon plant. Would not hurt to do, just so I can have more watermelon available. Oh, and I should probably get more space for watermelon as well. We're going to set this down right there for now. And then corn kernels. That was the other thing I needed. So that's running right there. Right, so now I think we have everything in the green other than the watermelon. I just don't have space for it. Going to take a real quick look at our prices, make sure everything looks okay here. So just kind of scanning down the list, making sure I don't have anything that's way out of line. And right now it all looks pretty good. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. I mean, I can almost bump the water up, but I'm going to leave it there just to keep it like that. All right, so we're in good shape. Let's go ahead, get the place open, get things running. I don't even remember what day we're on. Whatever day it is, the store is open for your convenience. Let's go out here and get everything watered that needs to be watered. So the bananas need water, cucumbers, the onions, the watermelon, the wheat. That's good. We're going to get some more wheat for our handy cow here, our cow friend, to keep on making the milk. Go ahead, throw that there. Might as well grab this milk and put it up on the shelf. Can't hurt to do that. Oh, and there's our cashier. Lovely guy. does great work for us, saves us a lot of time. That's the most important part. Um, I've also got, oh, I don't have the pumpkins up. Yeah, that's right. I got to put up all these new products. That's the other thing I got to do. I forgot about that. So we're going to set this here because I've got the sunflowers, potatoes, the garlic, and the pumpkins that we also need to set up. So do we have bigger shelves now? We don't. We have storage shelves, but I don't have a bigger shelf. So the greengrocer shelves are still the same size. So I might have to start setting some of these up in the middle. I know it's scary because I never ever put anything in the middle, but it might be time to do it because I'm running out of space for things here. So we're going to set a couple of these up right here in the middle. Everybody hold your breath. It's going to be fine. And at some point I will have to expand the store a little bit more as well. We're going to go ahead and put that there. And then let's put up all of our new products here. And then we also have to get them all priced in a hurry so no one goes and buys any of this before I have the prices set. So we're going to just drop that. Go ahead, set the price. This is going to be $4.50 and hit OK. So that way nothing happens wrong there. Garlic. We're going to go ahead and put that up here. And just drop that down, set that price. This is going to be $5.50. We'll go all the way up to $5.50 on that. 5.25 might be right, but I'm going to go to $5.50. Then we've got sunflowers. Interesting that we sell sunflowers in a crate, but what do I know? So, all right, going to drop that down. $5. We'll do $5 on that. Okay, and I did hit OK on that. I did. And then last thing we have the pumpkins. VIP customers arrived. What does the VIP want today? They want 2 crates of sugar and 1 crate of potatoes. So we can work on that. These are going to be $6.75 there. Okay, so all the prices have been set. So we need 2 crates of sugar, 1 crate of potatoes. So let's get all of our sugar beets. Oh, this is going to be bad. So yeah, we got to get that rolling. I should probably get another sugar beet plant because we have sugar that we're making. So that might not be a bad idea. And at some point, we got to get more space in here too. There's just a lot going on. I could probably just forego the entire thing, but those orders are so much money. So it feels like it's not a good idea to forego those things. Let's see. We need more watermelon. I've got some watermelon here, so let's go ahead and put that up. We need corn kernels. I know I'm making more corn kernels, so let's go ahead and put those up. That'll go right there. Okay. I've got trash cans everywhere, which is good. Is that corn? Okay, so that's going. We need pumpkins. We need more watermelons, so let's get that. I'm looking for the things in red there. So pumpkins, which are over here. Okay, and then watermelon. And I think I get the water. Yeah, the watermelon is rewatered, so we're good there. And man, somebody took all of our watermelon. Holy cow. Taking a look again, just sorting. Flour, yeah, this is where all of a sudden everything starts going into the yellow, and it's just a matter of doing everything we can to keep up with it. It gets to be chaos, but it's a good chaos. If there is such a thing. Here's the potatoes. We'll go ahead and put that on the truck here for them. And then we got to get 2 crates of sugar. Oh, we got to get even more sugar going here. So, all right. So that's loaded. We're almost there on that. So, and then that is not yet ready to be watered. So we'll wait on that. We've got, so what do we need now? So where are we? Watermelon, garlic are the low ones. So let's grab our garlic, and then I got to get the garlic rewatered apparently. So garlic, go ahead and rewater the garlic because it stopped growing. Watermelon, get the watermelon rewatered. So that's happening. All right. Next up on the list, we need corn and bananas. So let's do that. Corn, bananas. I can't do the sugar beets because I'm using all the sugar beets for my sugar. So corn and bananas, though, we can use both of that. All right, and bananas. That needs to be rewatered. Bananas, that needs to be rewatered. So we're good there. Okay, that's all set. I think I saw something else here that need to be rewatered. That is full. So let's take that, set it out here on the truck. We might even be able to get all this done before we run out of daylight. So we might be in pretty good shape there. The beets need to be rewatered. The pumpkins need it as well. Potatoes. Yeah, just looking constantly at the things that need to be rewatered here. Just trying to keep an eye on it as best we can. I should get some more tomatoes for our chicken. So that way we can keep the egg supply going. All right, now it's starting to get dark. We're getting to that point. The slow gradients of sunlight disappearing here. So we're going to go in here and take care of the lights because he always appreciates seeing what he's doing. Makes a big difference. What do we need now? What is in the red? I can't do anything with the sugar beets. We need sunflowers and milk, so let's get that. Those are in the red. So sunflowers are right here. Go ahead, put that up. I set that over this way. Okay, that's good. And then milk. So let's take care of that. Our lovely cow doing all the best work on keeping us in good milk supply. All right, that's all set. Next items in the red. Where are we? Onions, and again, I can't do anything about the sugar beets right now, so that's not going to be an option that I have. So we're just going to have to wait on that. Onions are right there. And then one more there. Okay, good. And at some point, I'm going to start taking this stuff, putting it in storage, but I'm going to probably do that when I get the restocker because that's going to make the most sense for me, I think. Garlic. Got our garlic here. And we'll just keep on taking everything as it grows and putting it into our back stock so that way our restocker can just stock like mad. That's kind of what we're looking at here. Again, can't do the sugar beets. We need potatoes and cucumbers next. So let's go with that. How are we doing on this sugar? That is now done. So we can take this, throw it on the truck. Our VIP order is good. May not get us as much money. Yeah, only $217, but you know what? That's still a good number. So I will take it. Sunflowers need to be rewatered. We've got potatoes here. Our potatoes are right there. Okay, and there's the last of that. Other things in the red. How are we doing? Now we can actually put the sugar beets up, and we need cucumbers. So yeah, I just basically, it'd be nice if that thing stayed sorted the entire time. But unfortunately, every time you go out of the stock management screen, it unsorts itself. That'd be a real nice change if they could make that. Just so it would always stay sorted for you and you don't have to go back in constantly and resort it. But the fact that we have that screen at all is, to me, a good thing, and I'll gladly take it. What is next? Pumpkins, watermelons, tomatoes are next on my list. So that's where we are. Pumpkins. We'll go right there. That's actually full now. Watermelons. I think I can't actually put all these up. Yeah, I don't have enough space for all that. We'll go ahead and set that there. And tomatoes are last. And again, we'll go through here, see what we need to get rewatered. I'll go back around because I know I got other stuff there that also needs to be rewatered. And yeah, let's take a quick scan of all the items. So that's going. That actually looks good. Back here, we're in good shape. That can use it. And over here, the garlic. All right, so that puts us in a pretty good spot now, I do believe. So let's go ahead, get into the next day. Just keep everything rolling. 38 satisfied customers. I'll take it. We did make money, but it's just because we had so much going on. Worker was automatically paid. We got all kinds of things that changed price. Corn kernels are going to go up to 8.25. The sugar is going to go up to 5.75. The ketchup's going to go down to 3.25. The eggs are going to go up to $3, and the carrots are going to go down to $2. So that's where we are on our prices. That's good. Next up, we'll just go ahead. We're going to get the day going. We're almost level 12 now. And I didn't see what day we're on. Shoot, I forgot to look at that. Day something. The store's open for your convenience. Let's keep stocking. Water, corn kernels, ketchup, and eggs. So that's where we are now. So water, corn kernels, ketchup, and eggs. That is empty. Corn kernels, I'm going to need to make sure that we have. Oh, am I doing any more corn kernels? I'm not. So we got to get that running. I've got to get the ketchup running as well. So there's that. That needs to get rewatered. Ketchup, we're going to get that going over here. So that's happening. Okay. And then eggs. We've got plenty of tomatoes for our chicken. So that's all set. Somebody couldn't find something. I don't know what it was, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just can't. I know we need to get another machine. That's going to be something else I'm going to have to focus on at some point here. So many things to focus on. It's just a lot. Sugar. Do I have sugar going? I've got a little bit here. So we got to get more sugar rolling. All right, so that's going to put up what I've got, which is not much. And we need flour. I see that already. Oh, and I don't have a fourth machine. So we're going to have to just make do with what we got there. Sunflowers, corn, that's about all we got because the other stuff is all produced. So sunflowers and corn. Go ahead and put this up. All right. So that's good. And that's good. Amazingly enough, we've done pretty good at making sure we don't run out of anything. So I'm happy about that. And next up, what do we got? The flour, again, I can't make. Sugar's in process. Corn kernels and ketchup are in process. So then carrots and watermelons are where we... Oh, no, and the watermelons I can't do because we still got 8 watermelons up there. So the carrots are there. Okay. So all in all, pretty good spot. Let's go here and ketchup. Get this put out. The flour, again, I don't have a fourth production machine for flour, so I can't do much about that right now. Sugar, we'll go ahead and get that put up because we're almost out of it. I see people that are saying, oh, yeah, they can't find sliced potatoes because we don't have the production machine for it yet. That's going to be the next thing we're going to have to do is take care of that. Get more stuff rewatered. Again, it'd be nice if they gave you some kind of an immediate visual cue. So you could just like look and I mean again, it's not hard to tell. Some things are a little bit more difficult to tell than others as to whether or not they're ready. But yeah, it'd be nice if they just had like an exclamation point over their head because I do love myself a good visual cue. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it that much. All right, this machine is now ready, so we're going to get our flour going. We're almost level 12. I think 2 more orders, and that's going to put us up to level 12 there. Let's take a look here again. Flour, I don't have. Watermelon, I don't have enough shelf space. We now have cabbage and apples available because we made our way up to level 12. So people are going to be clamoring for that as well. So much clamor. Oh, and we got 2 sugar that are next. So sugar again, man, it's so much sugar. That's all we're gonna have on our VIP order is just sugar. So we're just gonna we'll just keep on making it as quickly as we can. Go ahead, put this flour out because I think we're out of it now. So that's a start. Let's see how we're doing here. Flour and sugar are both being made. Onions, milk, potatoes are next on the list. So let's go here. Milk, got to make sure we have more wheat for you. So there's that. Does that need to be rewatered? Yeah, like that one, you can't really tell all that easily that there's any kind of a change that occurs there. All right, milk. Go ahead, put that up there, and then the rest of it down there. So that's good. Check on our sugar. That is full, so we're going to take that, throw it on the truck. And then we've got our onions, and I've still got enough sugar there. So we're all set there. And I think the other thing we said was potatoes. Yeah, because I was either potatoes or tomatoes, and I looked over and we've got plenty of tomatoes, so it was not tomatoes. It is potatoes. All right, and those are over here. Cool. So there's that. And again, at level 13, that's when we get our restocker. So that'll be the next thing that we can shoot on getting. Sugar, I'm out, and it has to go out to our VIP order. Flour is being made. Watermelon, I've got down here. So we're good there. Flour is in process. So we'll go ahead and put that up. Yeah, the sugar, I can't do anything about that right now because that is being made for our VIPs. I probably do need some more sugar beets up here. So let's put that up, and then the rest of these can go out here for sure. I know, not a problem there. All right, so that's good. Oh, and I can't get through that way. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we need to move these over a little bit. So can I move it? Yeah, I can, that much. And then move that over. So edit mode, give myself a little bit of space there. That'll do. Just like that. And now can these two go together? No, they still can't. Yeah, those hitboxes are ridiculous. They really need to change that because that's not good. What is good though is lights. So we'll get that taken care of. We need one more sugar in here, so I'm going to just stand, wait patiently. There it is. Hand that to you. You're all set. How much for today? $150. I mean, it's better than poking the eye. I'll take it. Going back to here. Now, any other sugar that we get, we'll go ahead and put out for our store. We need wheat and water and pumpkins. So let's. Oh, and I got to get the water pump going again. So wheat. Let's grab some of that. So wheat and pumpkins were the next two on the list. So here's our giant wheat stalks. Right about there. We're wearing all kinds of people as suits because they're like ordering stuff as we get everything restocked. Pumpkins are right here. So that works. And water, I mean, we've only got two. And I know we've got some out there. So water in the yellow is not a problem. That's not a bad thing at all. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to go here. Garlic and potatoes are next. And again, I don't have the sugar. And we do need more watermelon. So garlic, let's get that replanted, And more potatoes, I think I said. So garlic is here. Yeah, and then more watermelon. Because we can use another set of 4 watermelon. Other things that we need to replant or rewater. We're looking good right there. Potatoes were the other thing I said. And are we done for the day? We are done for the day. Our last customer is out the door. Potatoes. Let's go ahead and grab those. And we're about a fourth of the way into level 12. So maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get to the point where we get the restocker. Easiest way to do that is going to be to get into another day. So let's do this. 10 products not found. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that I got to get planted here. We made a bunch of money. We're going into day 17. That's the thing I wanted to see. So day 17, let's get into it. The store is open for your convenience. We're going to look at maybe expanding out here again. So management, expansion farm, $1,600 for that expansion. So I can't do that just yet, but I want to get it so that way it's going to give us more space. I'm trying to avoid putting more crops out here. I mean, I probably could. It probably wouldn't be the worst thing. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll set up another round of crops here. Let's see. What do we have as new crops? Cabbage and apples. So let's go ahead and we'll plant these, and I'll set these up here. That'll be fine. So cabbage and apples. Giant apple tree right there. That's all good. And then we'll have to get that stocked. I think I have enough room for. Oh no, I don't have enough room for all that either. Because I can put the cabbage there, but the apples I'm not going to have a space for. Ah, oh, it's so much. It's just so much right now. And I got to get the new production machines on top of that. it's just a lot, and then it's more. Sugar. We're completely out. So all of our sugar beets need to keep going here, so I can just keep on making sugar. And do I have more in there, or was that all of it? Okay, that was empty. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so that'll keep making sugar. Go ahead, throw that down there. Okay, so that's good. Did anything change on prices? No. All the prices are still the same, so we're good there. Next up on the list, we need pumpkins and water. Yeah, and the water we were working on. So the water's good now. And pumpkins. So that goes there. We'll grab our pumpkins right there. And that's all set. Next up on the list, we've got sunflowers and cucumbers. So let's do that. Man, that inventory management screen is an absolute lifesaver. It really is. It makes it so much easier to tell you the things that you immediately need to grab. That it is just, yeah, it is definitely a giant lifeline. All right, cucumbers there. All good. I know I've got some stuff that I need to rewater, so let's take a look at that. The sugar beets need to be rewatered. The watermelon, the potatoes, and the apple tree. So there's all that. And I got to find a place to put the apples. So can I move this over? Oh, I can move that over. So that's good because I'm going to need another shelf. So let's get another shelf. It's going to have to go right there. Okay, so there's that because that's going to be for our cabbage and apples. So let's go ahead and get this put up. Our newest products. Drop that on the ground. Get the price on that. That's going to be $8.75 for those. Our apples are going to be how much for those? Let's take a look. See where we are for the apples. Oh, get the price on it set. Don't mess with that just yet. $5 for those. $5. Good to go there. Next up, what do we need? Eggs again and ketchup again. So, and let's do that. So eggs. So let's grab our eggs. I got to get some more tomatoes out there for our lovely chicken. So eggs, get some tomatoes to you so you can keep on making the eggs. And then we'll take the rest of the tomatoes and put them up here. I also need some more ketchup. I have some ketchup here, but we need to get some more tomatoes going here to make even more ketchup. So we'll keep that rolling. Take the ketchup we've got here, put it up. That's good. And then from here, where are we now? Onions and cabbage. Yeah, the cabbage is because it only holds 4. It's like it's the watermelon issue all over again. So there's the cabbage. Onions are next on our list. There we go. And all of our production machines, I do believe, are running. If I can just remember where the heck I put the onions. they're around here somewhere. All right, there's that. Now where are we? Flour and milk. So let's check on our cow. See how we're doing. Got to get some more wheat going there. Get that rewatered. And then we'll grab the milk that we've got. And I think I got flour running over there. I've got, yeah, that is going. Oh, can't find bread. Yeah, I've got so many production machines I got to get. But I want to work on getting the restocker. That's the big thing I'm trying to do. Just because right now, even with this, it's keeping me just crazy busy right now. Just so much happening. Bananas, flour, pumpkins, and sugar beets. That's where we are. So bananas, flour. Then the flour is where I was before. All right, so there's my bananas. We've got to get more wheat to make more flour, so let's do that. Just put that right there. So that's all set. We're going to grab this. So we're in good shape there. She took one right as I was doing it. A VIP customer. Oh, man, I'm really tempted to not even worry about that right now. I'm really just like, you know what? I just don't even have it in me. Pumpkins and sugar beets. We got to get this. Oh yeah, because I don't even have the pasta machine, so we're not going to do that one. I just don't even have it in me right now. We'll have to shoot for that another time. That one's not going to happen. And they got here so late today on top of, oh, no, that's not that. They got here so late today. Just completely put me behind the eight ball. Sorry, dude. I got nothing for you today. Can I interact with you? I can't. So you're just gonna go. I'm not gonna leave that open because we're not gonna worry about it. I do have to go here and hit the lights. So let's do that. I think that tomorrow we're going to have the restocker. I think we'll get there, and then we'll see exactly what all this is going to lead to, because it's going to lead to a lot of things. At that point, I'm just going to be running like mad in the fields, getting everything put into storage. That's kind of where we're going to be, I do believe. Watermelons. That's what we need. So let's get those. Put those right there. All right. So that's good. What did I see next? Cucumbers, more watermelons. So cucumbers, pumpkins. Let's get those. Oh, got to get that rewatered. So that's going. Pumpkins are there. Okay, cucumbers that we also said. Corn kernels I've got to check on. I've got to get to the point where I can make some corn kernels. Because right now all three of my production machines are once again going. So where were we then? Watermelon and cabbage and cucumbers. So cabbage, and again, I can't put up more cabbage than that because we only have space for 8. Watermelon, I think that was back again. And then cucumbers was the other thing I think I said. So there's that. Is our last customer done? They are done. So they're on their way. We're going to take a real quick look through here, see what we need to get rewatered again. So running down the line, sugar beets need it, tomatoes need it, those need it again, cucumbers, onions, the wheat. How about back here? Good. Bananas, lots of rewatering. Those are okay. Those are good. And the apples again. Oh, it's a lot. It's really a lot. So day 17 in the books. We're at $1,700. So hopefully again today is going to be the day that we get our restocker. I feel like we're going to be able to make this happen. All kinds of prices going up today. That's good. I like that. So that's going to still stay at $5. That's going to, well, we can push that up to 3.25, I think. That I think is going to still stay at $7.75, and that's still going to stay at $3.50. So not really any change on 3 of those 4. But that's all right. Here we go. Day 18. Will this be the day of the restocker? I do believe it is. And the store is open for your convenience. And then when we get there, I'm going to start right now by getting a storage shelf. So let's do this. Just put this up right there. And maybe get another one. Put it up right there. Just start with that. And now if I did this, does this just go up there? It does. And it gets a label. So that's good. So that's nice to see. And I'm just going to put up as much of this as I can because there's no reason not to. So we're just going to see how much we can get put up. And then that'll, at least if nothing else, it'll let everything else keep growing. And that won't be a bad thing. So there's 8 things. Let's see. I've got plenty of corn back there, so I'm not going to put more corn up there. Are the top shelves of those usable? They are not. So yeah, if you click on the top, that does not get used. Some games it lets you. This one, it doesn't. But that's okay. Potatoes there. Let's go back here. Got some wheat. Throw that up there. We've got some watermelon. We'll throw that up there. Get everything rewatered again. So yeah, we're just going to grow and store as much as we can. Onions, go ahead and put some of that up here. And then carrots. So then I think we just got the cucumbers and tomatoes. and that puts us in a pretty good spot. And then I'll need to get more shelves for like all of our production on top of that. So there's all that. Let's take a look, see what we need now. We need eggs, corn kernels. They are not in storage. So let's go ahead and grab our eggs, which are not in storage. Go ahead and put those up. We also have no corn kernels in storage, and I don't think I have any in production. Yeah, I don't. So we're going to have to get some going in production here. The sugar is full. Let's just set that there on top of the cabbage. That'll be fine. So corn kernels, let's get some corn kernels running in production there. So there's that. Get that rewatered. Things that we need now. Corn kernels, we need ketchup. I don't have, oh, I do have ketchup running. Or I did. So we finished that up. So that's in good shape. I'm not going to put any more in there just yet. We're not going to worry about that now. Garlic I have in the back. Watermelon I have in the back. So let's grab that. The garlic is, oh, this is where it would help to know where I put everything. Might make a difference. Okay, garlic is there. And watermelon is also in there because it said so, and it's right about there. So that's all good. All right, watermelon's done. Oh, we need more orders in here. It's gotten so quiet. Corn, we need that. So let's grab that, put that up. Yeah, I don't know where all the people are. It's ridiculous. And again, whatever the VIP order is, I'm not worried about it right now. I just can't. I don't have the mindset for it right now. I'm just keeping up with everything else we got going on. We got to get more flour. So let's see if I've got that. So let's get more rolling here. Go ahead, get that going. Oh, that's actually full. So let's put the rest of this back here. That'll be fine. And then get this put up on the shelf. We're almost level 13. We're just precariously close to level 13. Just like on the precipice of it. Just a couple more orders. And then I can just leave all the restocking to our lovely restocker, who is going to be worth every penny that I can pay them. Absolutely. Because it's just so much going on. There we go. Level 13. We have a duck also available. We'll get to them in a minute. First thing we're going to do, restocker. Done. Huh. Only collects full crates. You know what? I'm going to turn that off for now. We're going to just leave that, let that go. So where is our restocker? Let's see where they are, or are they going to show up? Oh, there they are. Cool. So they're going to start working. We're going to see how fast you work. Let's see how you do. Again, looks like a very happy person. And, I mean, you know what? It's better than nothing. I mean, whatever it is, it's better than nothing. They've got a lot of work that they got to do, but it's a good start. Now, it's interesting you went to that garbage can when there's one right there. I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. What do we need to put in storage? We need to put a bunch of this stuff in storage. I need a couple more storage shelves. So let's do that. Storage shelves. Let's get 2 more of these. Put them up right there. Cool. So that way I've got more room for more things. So sugar beets can go in storage. We've got, and it doesn't keep that. So garlic, potatoes, pumpkins, corn kernels. Let's see how much of that we've even got here. So garlic, potatoes. I don't know if I said pumpkins. I did say potatoes, though. And corn kernels, I don't know if we've got any. We do have some of those. So I'm just going to put all this stuff up here as quickly as I can. And just keep going with that. Watermelon, sugar, flour, ketchup. So watermelon, go ahead, put that there. Sugar, I think I don't have any of that running right now. So we'll work on that. But we're going to go here one more time and hit the lights. Get that all taken care of. Next things, garlic, sugar, ketchup, eggs. So we'll put some eggs in there. More garlic in there. So just keep on putting it up as quickly as we can. And then get everything rewatered as quickly as we can. And we're at least getting a little bit ahead of it. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit of it. Next up, sunflowers, corn kernels again. So sunflowers, sugar, ketchup, water. Water needs to get going again. So sunflowers I can do. That's going to go there. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any corn kernels or ketchup running. So I can't put either of those into storage because I have neither of them in process. So we're going to get all that rolling right now. Now, I know I have not focused at all on new production machines. I've really just, this episode has really just been about trying to get my storage right and trying to get to the point where we had the restocker. Now that we've got all that, once I feel like I've actually got everything pretty well under control, we'll probably then work on getting into more production. But right now, I just feel like even at this point, we got more than we can handle, and we're just like constantly in a race trying to get everything the way we want it to be. So, sugar, I don't think I have any sugar running. I don't, and I've got all my production machines busy. So, those three things I can't do. Water, milk are the only other things I need. So, milk, we'll go ahead and set that there. Water, we got some of that here. And then we had what was next after that? The watermelon and the cabbage. So that's all we need now. And then we'll have something of everything in our storage. And that to me is a win. I'm definitely going to take that. I'm going to take that one and run with it. Other than the fact that my cabbage was no longer watered. So we got to get that fixed up. That's not good. More tomatoes for our egg laying chicken. And I'll have to buy a duck too. See what the duck's going to do. Just check this one more time. See how we're doing. Corn kernels, tomatoes, sugar, and ketchup. So we'll put the tomatoes up there. Just like that. And once again, rewater everything. This is basically our life. Just running and running and running. We'll eventually get everything caught up at some point. It will eventually get there. It feels like it's a lot better than it was. So I feel like I've got that going for me. Because at the beginning, it just felt like it was a mad dash against the world. But it feels like it's a lot better now. So as long as I can keep everything in stock back there, we'll be in good shape. So tomatoes, cucumbers, and then the other things are over there, which I can't put out. So tomatoes, cucumbers, we'll grab that. And I guess maybe that's where it's the entire thing about where they'll handle only a full pallet. So maybe that'll just keep them from doing partials. I don't know exactly what that's going to do, but we're going to, let's see, Restocker only collects full crates. Well, the crates are always full. I mean, I don't do partial crates, so I don't know if that matters. I think we're just going to leave that as it is. I think we'll be good with that. And how are we doing here? Oh, so now I can go to all the things that we have in production. So flour, go ahead, put that there. Corn kernels, we got some of that there. The only thing I don't have is sugar. And there's my ketchup. And I don't have sugar because we are, we got 3 machines for 4 different kinds of production. And that's not even including any of the other production that we can get. It's just a constant race. Carrots and onions and cabbage and watermelons are where we are now. So carrots, onions, cabbage, and watermelon. So we'll get that put up. At some point, we'll be pretty well caught up with everything, I think. We actually had cabbage back there. That's interesting. And then again, now we're at the corn kernels and the sugar. That's about all we got left. And in terms of things that we've got in the store, milk and water are the things that we need the most. So I guess I might as well go grab that, put that out there. So we'll put that up. and then the water. And again, was not paying attention at all to the VIP order today. Just didn't have it in me to do it. So not a problem. We'll get back to that one again another time. All right, that's going. The milk can go right here into storage, so that's good. And then from a standpoint here, we've just got the four productions that are all running. We don't have a lot of it. And it's just, yeah, just this is where I feel like I need a fourth production machine because we're just constantly fighting to keep all that stuff in stock. And again, we're not even at the point where we have the level two productions right now. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when we have that. It will eventually get there. I don't know when, but eventually. All right, there's flour and there's some sugar. So the only thing I don't think we have in stock right now in terms of our produced goods is the corn kernels, and then we need some onions and corn. I'm going to keep on going with this for a little bit longer, at least until I feel like we've got everything back here. So there's corn, and again, I'm just putting it in random spots. It doesn't really matter to me too much because with the restocker doesn't need to know where it is. As long as the restocker knows that we have it back there, that's all they care about. So yeah, we got Pete. Maybe that's Paul. So that's Pete the cashier. I'm going to go with Paul for that. I think that's what we're going to do there. I feel good about that. Bananas, I think is going to be it. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Ah, it was busy, but we got a restocker. They're doing pretty good. If I mean they're not the fastest, but they do a pretty good job. And we've got everything we need here in storage, so that's also good. I've got a couple of sugar sitting over here that they won't handle because it's not put away. The store is coming along. We got $730, so that's not bad. All in all, I feel pretty good with where we are. So the next thing I think that we're going to try and focus on will probably be production because that feels like it's the our next major hurdle that we need to overcome here at our wonderful little corner farm and supermarket. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.